Chris.
It's all right. It's all right. We're just gonna go straight in.
Sniffed it out, threw him instead. And
Eric now with the corner situation, but Adam is still very dangerous. He's gonna go for the chip.
Oh,
did he get it?
Oh, he got it!
He got him!
He got the red parry,
And he got
that's
the set.
it.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Super Desperation Radio! Go!
Oh man, that's good stuff. Shout out to Claus Encounter for that awesome intro. If you haven't followed that guy yet, you need to follow him. He's a great artist that does work for relatively cheap.
How much did we pay him for that? Like each of us have to give him a steak?
Yeah, at Evo.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty cheap when you think about it, right?
Yeah.
It's not like the most expensive, commission ever.
Look at this, Marlo. Subscribe for 14 months in a row?
Damn.
Yeah.
That's just because of us, right?
Of course.
I mean, we've been
here for 14 months, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we were getting hosted by Spooky, right? So then, he only subscribed so he could be in this chat while listening to the IPW broadcast.
Oh.
I mean, that makes sense, right? Yeah.
They'll
believe that.
Totally.
Hey, well,
yeah,
that's about as
they'll believe what we tell them to believe.
That's about as believable as WWE listening to social network outcry and saying, "Hey, maybe Shane McMahon should run Raw for the second week in a row."
Look, SDR. We're better than Byron Saxton on the mic.
Jesus.
That should be the new tagline. Just right there.
Speaking of Byron, we're also better than Byron Scott. All right.
Wow. Okay.
Just gonna throw this out there.
I mean, I don't even know who that is, so I can't.
I'm pretty sure any of us could coach the Lakers better than Byron Scott could coach the Lakers.
I mean, I did play some basketball in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And
there you go.
Speaking of sports, it's baseball season. I made wagers with my fellow baseball fans, and I have to, come out and say I got fucked up in these wagers.
Mm.
The Dodgers did me dirty, and now I owe 7 different people pizza.
Damn.
And I just want to say I still love my team. They're my boys. They fucked up. I don't think the managing squad there knows what they're doing, but
it's possible.
Yeah, I owe people pizza. So
it's a lot of pizza, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of pizza. Goddamn.
You know what you should do? You should just go buy 7 Totinos and just hand them out.
See, we made deals. We said it can't be like garbage pizza.
Oh, okay. You guys got into the nitty gritty of it, huh?
Yeah. Otherwise, I would have said fucking ordered them some cheap ass shit from Domino's or fucking Mama John's or whatever. Papa John's. Wow, I said
Mama John's.
Mama John's. Jesus. Yeah. Dodgers not treating you too well.
But hey, the Lakers, they get to play their last game. And if you guys want to go to Kobe's last game, just you want to sit courtside, just the low price of $10,000 for a courtside ticket.
Are you fucking
to
kidding
see
me?
Kobe Bryant play his final game in the NBA, where he obviously doesn't give a shit about playing anymore. But that's fine. Go ahead.
Wait, how much?
10 G's.
I'm cool on that.
Yeah, I mean, if I had the money, sure.
I mean, I wouldn't. If I had 10 G's, I would spend it somewhere else.
That's what I'm thinking.
On something
too,
useful.
Like
if I had 10 G's, I would go to this spot. I think it's in New York or Boston or Philly, some shit. This guy sells $1 slices of pizza. I'd buy 10,000 slices of pizza and just feed the homeless.
Who
That's what I would do.
sells pizza for $1 a slice?
I don't know.
Like
I keep seeing stories
suspect.
of this guy. Well, apparently this guy's running a successful business.
I mean, you can sell it for $1, but I can imagine, there's a lot of other pizza chefs that want to break his legs.
I mean, his legs are fully functional from what I gather. So, no one has broken his legs. Maybe no one has attempted.
Maybe he's also got pretty cheap bodyguards or something. I don't know.
Maybe he actually has cybernetic legs.
That's true. Yeah, all of those dollars he got, finally bought himself some cyber legs.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty.
Hey, you don't know. You don't know.
It's a pretty good investment,
right?
Yeah, I think it is.
Speaking of investments, I have none. Yeah. So today we're going to be talking a lot about King of Fighters 14.
Ah,
I'm
yes.
going to mute all these goddamn notifications on my phone. Holy crap!
Yeah, because every time we want to talk about KOF 14, it feels like something else comes up and takes over the show.
Mhm.
So, luckily for us, we didn't have anything else to talk about this.
That's right. We only have like maybe one rant from me and something about well, actually, what else was there?
Something about marriage?
Something about Alex. I don't know. I feel like we should actually wait for Alex to talk about Alex, though.
I mean, Alex, Alex said he hasn't even been playing Alex that much. She's playing him, but he's really mostly just playing Laura.
Okay. Well, then, I mean, yeah, well.
But we could talk about the
Street Fighter V
the
crash.
unofficial edition select.
Oh, God, dude. Yeah, so that is something that I guess came about last week. So basically, when you in the new patch version of Street Fighter V, when the game loads up on Alex or something like that, apparently it removes the current patch from all the existing characters. Let me look up the article real quick.
Wait.
Looks like some bizarre ass shit.
I just want to. So basically, it's when you pick Alex and then you go back to the character select screen.
Okay.
It does this.
And it has to load on Alex specifically, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Now, the kicker is, this is a patch. Aren't patches supposed to fix things?
Technically,
you think that.
Technically, he was never broke before the patch.
Oh, shit, you're right.
So it's like, you can't fix something that's not broke until it breaks. And technically, there's nothing wrong with Alex still.
What if they intended for this to happen? Because I mean, there is edition select in some of Ultra Street Fighter 4, right?
Yeah.
So what you're saying that this is working as intended, much like Ice Clone.
Yes. We need to get Tom Brady on here to discuss this. He knows how things work, right? During the show, we'll try to reach out to Hans or Combo Fiend and get word from them.
I'm pretty sure we'll be pulling back like fingerless hands.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think either of them. I think they've actually even, forget social media. I think they've both turned their phones off at this point. They're just like, they just look at a number, like on this flashes on their screen. They're just like, nope.
I'm like, I see like Peter like on Facebook, and like it shows up under my messenger, like who's online, and I'm just like, oof, do I ask him or not? Nah, I should. He seems kind of pissed.
The thing about it is, I don't even think they know. I mean, I'm sure they don't.
Yeah.
Because you got to look at. It's just another, and I do kind of wish Sanchez was here at the moment, just because this is another one of those how do you fuck that up?
It seems that to be the question about a lot of things in this game.
Yeah, it's like every week there's a new thing. How'd they fuck this up? How'd they fuck that up?
I kind of feel like they put so much effort into making sure the game was actually kind of cool to play and watch that a lot of the more basic stuff might have slipped through the cracks. Like, you see this happen a lot with games like KOF, and I mean, not this bad, obviously, but
it just seems like the QA is fucked on this game.
Yeah.
Like, is there QA? Like, maybe that's the question we should be asking.
I wonder how they even QA
that. You know there technically has to be, but man, maybe the QA team is like 2 people in a room. It's
just
like
Hans
they had to QA the whole game.
It's Hans and Combo Feed.
Oh God, their lives are hell. Their lives are hell at that point.
They're in the mines right now, just going like, how the heck did we miss this? How do we regress this problem back?
It's just
the important thing is like when these things happen, like the community is so cool and like smart and good at it at discovering this shit that we can pretty much immediately to tell you what's wrong with it, and what's happening and why it might be happening, So it doesn't seem like it would be that hard of an issue for Capcom to fix. So
yeah, I would think it probably won't take long, but it's going to be another patch that probably has to go through Sony and has to be okayed and everything like that. So who knows when that's going to get pushed through?
Well, I mean, I don't even want to say if Sony was smart, they just push it through now because technically they already got everybody's money. It's not like we can take it back, So we might have to wait till Balrog before it gets fixed, right? You think?
Is Balrog next one?
Well, that's what some people were theorizing.
Okay, so they haven't officially announced the next character.
They haven't officially announced a schedule yet, but my money's on Balrog, so.
Well, if that's true, yeah, if that's going to be a hot mess, though. How do you? Because if people want to play Alex, how do you make sure that you're not?
You restart the whole damn game every time.
Yeah, you have to go back to the title screen.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Yeah. So seeing that happen and seeing that Sony is sponsoring CPT, I can see them pushing that through ASAP. But at the same time, if they didn't, because of their own scheduling, the way that their own system works, both are possible, basically.
Yeah.
Realistically, there's no way they're going to let that fucking happen. They're spending way too much money on this.
Well, the thing about it is that it's still going to be going through until they patch it out. So, okay, there's a CPT event. I think it's just ranking points is West Coast Warzone this weekend.
Right.
Texas Showdown is next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Northwest Majors is at the end of the month. So, either 2 or 3 events are going to have this constantly being a problem.
Right, and they've already pretty much announced this year that the points matter, so, they're saying in chat, is Alex banned? He should be.
Well, this is the thing. In cases like this, historically, if a character does something that breaks the game in any way like this, they are instantly banned until it's fixed.
And this is not something that you can choose or choose not to do, like, with the Gambit glitch. You do it regardless.
So if history dictates this, then yeah, he should be banned. The issue is, it's going to be a horrible look for the official Capcom tournament to have this ban due to an error on their part.
Mm-hmm. It's been, how long has it been since anybody's actually banned a character in a competitive fighting game?
HDR, I believe. No, Brawl.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The old Smash committee, they got together and banned Meta Knight.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And then
that was after HDR.
Brawl, yeah.
I don't know
I think Brawl was after HDR.
I don't.
Man, I don't even remember. You're probably right, but I'm getting my years fucked up at this point. I think
it's one of those two. But the thing I do remember is the Smash committee disbanded, and then instantly Meta Knight was allowed at tournaments again.
Yeah, they just kind of just like nobody cared after that.
Yeah, it's like, what? We don't have this governing body overruling us and telling us what to do. Fuck yeah, Meta Knight's back in.
Scumbags come out.
Let's get it.
Yeah, I guess they're going through that again with the Bayonetta shit, huh?
Oh, I don't want to get too deep into it because I don't know everything. I just see everyone complaining. Oh my god, she's so broken. She's too good. She's the best character ever in any Smash game. Like, what the fuck's going on here? They just don't like that this character's beating the shit out of all of them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've seen some videos of it, and I'm like, it doesn't, like, admittedly, I don't know what is happening when Smash is happening. I just know people are yelling, they're getting excited, and I'm getting excited too, because, whatever, I'm in the crowd. But when I see Bayonetta, it just seems kind of innocuous to me. I don't really get it, I guess. It seems fair enough. He just got tagged, But, like, you got guys going on Reddit talking about how they've been bullied for playing Bayonetta, which I won't get into that too much.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid. But,
oh my god, you play broke girl. You're a piece of shit. I don't beat your ass. No. I think, I don't know if this was a legit response or not. I can't remember if I dreamed this or made this up. But I'm pretty sure Kugi put up a promo of his shirt, the Adapt shirt, to all these Smash players. And yeah, that's what they should do. Shut the fuck up and adapt.
Adapt. They paid too much money to adapt, goddammit. Oh man! So
wait, you gonna tell me that Nintendo is somehow exempt from the broken DLC rule? Come on.
Oh yeah, she's DLC. I forgot.
Yeah, she is DLC. Yeah. So it's kind of like you guys kind of fucked everybody on this. Ew. No, they're not exempt. It's just they never cared in the first place.
They never cared, but in the same breath, they have more control over what happens to their game in tournaments than any other company does.
I need to turn off Twitter real quick.
Turn off Twitter.
You see this shit, Paul?
I actually have. I might have Raw on in the background.
Damn it, don't say anything, you fucking assholes, man.
Those of you watching Raw, wrestling's happening.
Don't say anything. Don't tell me shit.
People are getting bounced off ropes and slammed on rings.
Even Paige is spoiling me. What the hell, man?
Damn. She's spoiling you?
Yeah, she's just like hashtag Bullet Club. I'm like, oh!
That's what happens when you're staring at Twitter.
I can't.
Look, just hit her back with the hashtag guys. Hashtag guys.
Continue. Digress.
Drop this.
But so yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with Alex at all. I assume they're just like you said. They're gonna have to basically, if anybody wants to pick Alex, they have to like reset everything just to make sure.
Wow.
Because I went to look, I wanted to see if there was any kind of announcement. I didn't see anything on Capcom Fighters, if they've said anything about it since this came out. But
they don't seem to jump on things instantly. I think they do the research first, and then.
Well, and that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, it is.
To be honest.
That's the best course of action. Shit like this.
Like the last thing you want to do is in situations like this is have like a knee-jerk reaction without doing the research.
Yeah.
So, I would say give it time. I don't think it'll be fixed by West Coast Warzone though, and that's going to suck.
Okay, well, so Demonic in chat here is saying basically the Alex glitch only happens if Alex is set as the favorite character. So as long as all TOs make sure that none of the consoles are set like that, it should be fine.
Man, that sounds like such like a silent blow-up, man.
I hate to say that because you always know, there's always that one console at tournaments that hasn't been updated to the new patch, or something's messed up.
Like somebody's gonna say, like, there's always somebody that says, oh yeah, I totally fixed that console setting when they didn't, because they maybe thought they did, or it just seems to happen all the time. So let's hope that people double check before they go straight into a match, or before they begin the competition day.
Yeah.
So.
Fuck, I forgot I was ignoring Twitter.
But so okay, we gotta go from that to. So let's talk about KOF 14 because let's talk about a happier thing, which is a lot of people are being a lot more positive about this game now. The characters, there's a lot of fan favorite characters. There's a decent amount of new characters in this.
Mm-hmm.
A large amount, I would say, have to do with the fact that the pachinko branch is sort of on the fritz, and so they've been bringing over some of these. They're bringing over some of the pachinko characters. Well,
the pachinko characters are beloved characters.
Are they?
Yeah, people out there like them. Might as well put them in the game.
I mean, I've never heard of like a Mui Mui fan club or anything.
I mean, you haven't been living life right now.
I mean, I'm not. I'm definitely not in Japan gambling on pachinko, so I'm fucking up.
Sir, it's not gambling.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I'm not playing for silver balls in pachinko and then exchanging them at a undisclosed location for what may or may not be legal tender.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly correct. You're not doing that because pachinko is legal and gambling is illegal.
Exactly.
God, Chris, don't you know anything?
I don't. That's why I don't do anything.
But
no, I
don't know. What do you guys think about all the new characters so far?
I think it's great. I think they're having a pretty cool run of like some pretty cool ideas. When Kukri first came out, obviously, a lot of people were just like, "Oh, it's a sand guy. It's Gara." That's weird. But for the most part, that's about it. Like, there's no real negative backlash. There's no jokes. I mean, there's jokes, but there's no like, "Oh, this was a wasted spot," which is. At least with 13, there was some discussion over whether or not a spot was wasted. I haven't heard anything about that yet. So, yeah, already people are feeling better about this than they felt about 13. I definitely like everything I'm seeing. I'm liking the returning characters. I'm liking some of the characters who weren't in 13 or 11 returning now. You have Geese coming back. Everybody's going to be hyped for that. I think that's pretty much what sold the game, actually.
Yeah. Everything's been extremely positive since that trailer.
Yeah, I think Geese is one of those characters that I don't want to say solely makes or breaks a game, but he is a big fan favorite character,
mm-hmm.
and especially if you're going to do a cast as big as 14 is supposed to be, he should be in there.
Definitely. And I knew like people were gonna say, "Where's Yamazaki?" And judging from the leak, it doesn't look like he's gonna make it. I wouldn't say that doesn't put him out of the game completely, but I can imagine like if they put Yamazaki in this game, if they didn't sell it with Geese, they definitely sold it with Yamazaki.
Yeah.
Yamazaki is definitely another fan favorite, and. So far, the leak list has been fairly accurate, or 100% accurate for the most part.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, SNK said there's no plans at all for DLC right now, but that may change in the future. They're just focusing on releasing the game and getting the game out, not future plans with the game.
Right. The thing is, like, now that they're doing 3D models, doing later plans with DLC is a lot more possible than doing it with, like, the 2D sprites where they're just like, we literally got to draw another fucking character and then build them into the system instead of just, like, inserting a model into an existing system, which, that's just easier. As far as how the game looks, the visuals have been improving slowly. Some of the newer characters definitely seem a little bit easier to swallow than the when you first saw Kyo busting out there against Iori.
Yeah, I would say so.
Like, I still don't think it's quite where it needs to be, but as we've been theorizing, we think that they're just gonna put the cell filter on it, toon shade it. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
And the only, like, there are still people complaining about the visuals, obviously, and I understand why. It makes sense, but there are some things that bother people. Like, people are still upset that some characters look different and weird. Not so much because of the graphic style being bad, it's just the way they were modeled just looks strange. Like, once again, you don't know that's Kyo unless you see him do moves. That does not look like Kyo at all.
Oh, no.
I still think Kula looks like some alien Furby thing.
Yeah.
Their eyes are too far
Fuck
apart.
that character.
I don't know what's up with that. Like, that's just... aliens.
I think they just try to make her too, like every game they just... Well, since the original sprite, they just made her, like, more and more, like, like, freaky looking. Like, in 12 and 13, she's basically, like, a toothpick with a bobblehead, And now she's just, like, got this weird, like, doll face thing going on.
That's what it is. It's a creepy doll face. You're exactly right.
Like, the cheeks are so damn rosy, man. Like, I don't get it.
Oh, you don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like it. I'm sure none of you guys like it either. But Kula fans are all for it because this character could do no wrong.
Kula fans are technically for everything, so.
Yeah, Kula fans. Kula is one of the more popular SNK characters, like top 5. She's up there. And I hate everything about that.
I hate everything about that?
Okay, I don't like the character. Like, her and Rock. Rock is the most popular SNK character. Every goddamn character poll SNK's ever done, he wins all of them.
That's so weird that he's so popular, but he sucks.
He's been pretty bad in every SNK game he's in.
Yeah, the only good game he was in, the only game that he was good in, or moderately okay in, was CVS, and yeah,
that is not their game.
That is not their game. It's just like,
Wait. It might be their game. It says Capcom versus SNK. It has SNK's name.
You think they had some input on this? Like, hey, can you finally make this character work?
Oh no, I got you. I got it. So it's Capcom versus SNK squared, right? We've been calling it 2 the whole time. That means SNK worked 2 times as hard on the game as Capcom.
Oh, okay. Now
damn it,
I
makes
get
sense
it.
now. Whew. All right, now I see why people say Rock is a good character.
Wow, that's great. I never would have thought about it.
I'm really glad we solved that.
Oh my god!
Also, just way off topic. We have a built-in soundboard on Discord now, so expect stupid shit. I forgot it was in here.
That shit was so loud, man.
And his name is...
Oh, it didn't finish it, and it's random. It doesn't always do it.
I'm noticing that.
So yeah, expect that. Surprises.
I think I watched a little bit of the stream that was, what was it, a couple nights ago.
The Nemo stream?
Yeah, the Nemo stream. And the game...
Item up for bids on The Price is Right.
Wow.
What the fuck, dude?
What is this?
He's got his own entrance music. What the hell is this?
Hey, what's up? I finally worked. Sorry, guys. I was spending.
I was like, I don't even know what's going on.
Spending too much time at the buffet, gambling. On vacation. I'm live on scene.
Oh, were you in Reno?
No, I'm in. It's kind of close to Reno. It's Jackson Rancheria. What about it?
Okay.
How did you get your own entrance music?
I played it. Okay, you got a problem?
He came out to distract somebody on Raw. That's how he got his own entrance music. But yeah, something about the game just looks off. I don't know if it's the hit stop or the hit stun.
Yeah, it's a little of both. It's still the same thing that was going on with the initial beta that everyone played at PSX. So everyone says the same shit. You don't feel it, but visually you could definitely see it, and the jumps still look bad.
Weird.
Yeah, like I say bad, but yeah, they're not KOF jumps.
No.
And I've seen people defend them. Oh no, they're fine. No, they're not fine. Like I can tell just by looking. I don't need to touch the goddamn.
Well, they
game.
keep saying they're going to speed it up and whatnot, and I don't mean to derail it, but I keep saying like if they're going to add just defending to this game the way it's supposed to be done, the jumps make perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think another thing about the jumps is not only do they seem kind of slow, they go way further than like a normal hop or a hyper hop does.
That's true too. Yeah. It's gonna be like fucking up people who just want to like get in real close and like do the high-low game real quick, and you end up jumping over the guy. And you're like, oh great. No.
I feel like this is some sort of response to Japan calling King of Fighters 13 a grasshopper game. So they're like make it so like because hops are like real strong. They don't all you do is jump around. Arcana Heart 3 Free Flight, people complained about that. So, it's just like, maybe we'll make it so the jumps are less good, but still applicable in situations like Oki or hard knockdowns and stuff.
Now you'll never want to jump.
That's an interesting way to handle it. I guess we'll see as we get a little bit closer, because we still don't know, right? They didn't even give a timetable, like even a time period for the game, right?
No. They like, I assume they want to get it out sometime this year, but they still haven't even said that 2016 King of Fighters 14. They haven't actually officially given any time frame. It's just more like, check it out, guys, King of Fighters 14. We're still making it. Have some pictures, have some videos.
But they've been releasing a lot of characters for the game to have no.
I can't wait for the new game mechanic where like eventually you realize the more and more you play, it's actually still just a patchy slot game. And it's just like, dude, jump in on the guy and hit him with an overhead, and that's like a ball going down and hitting the pins, and then the slot starts spinning, you get the bonus. That's why we got people like Atlas supposedly in the game. We got to get our patchy slot characters. We got Mui or whatever. Just have them all. God. Pachinko, baby.
It's Pachinko, baby.
Oh my god! But like, damn, you lost my train of thought. Like,
they
sorry, dude.
They've released like what? I think the past month they've shown off 15 characters.
Right. They've shown off, but the thing is, like, that's not even 50% of the cast.
No, they're almost at 50% of the cast.
Yeah.
I think they're at like
I was about to say they're rapidly encroaching on 50%.
Yeah. The thing they keep showing more of, like with the Nemo stream, Nemo and the producer, like when they were playing the game, they did a bunch of combos and everything. People are all for it. Like this is what I'm worried about. People say they're all for it right now. They like it. It looks great. But once they get their hands on it and they get hit by this shit, they're gonna hate it.
Oh yeah.
Because they're doing 2-meter max mode combos for like 70% damage.
Yep.
Hey, that's kind of. I mean, I am all for the 2-touch as opposed to the 1-touch.
Oh no. I completely agree with this. I am all for this. I have no problems hitting people with this, getting hit by this, but I know this will not work well like with the masses. Like this is KOF 13 players will not like this. I know this because in KOF 98 there's a very similar mechanic where you can do the same shit. Not the same shit, but similar shit for a little bit less damage, and they hate it. They rather have the HD mode, which is why they gravitate more towards KOF 2K2 UM as opposed to FE.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing. Like, I really like the max mode cancel because you're still spending meter. It's it's not necessarily too expensive, too cheap, but like you get in your good hit and then you do that much damage. Yeah, like in 98, you would do something like that and someone would end up being stunned or lose like 40% off like a crouching B.
Mm-hmm.
And it's I like that kind of damage. But even looking at how the combos work in this game, it's literally just get a confirm, even low confirm, activate max mode, do a couple EXs, hit the super. It's short, it's sweet, it's not hard. I'm sure anybody can do a max mode combo in this game compared to like an HD.
Yeah, we can do HD. Basically, you're doing like all the dumb. You're moving all the dumb shit from HD mode.
Yeah.
Just like
so, it'll in the long term, it will actually help the newer player because the newer player will be able to be like, oh yeah, I can crouch B, crouch like I can mash low kick, activate HD, throw out a couple heavy hits, EXs, and then supers, and I can get 60%. Maybe I wouldn't get the optimal damage, but it's probably still enough that if I get another good confirm and spend the meter, I can kill someone. So it's like it's taking out a lot of the length to the combos where you're like, oh man, I got to get my 3-frame window to hit Takuma's legs all the time and do this and that. And it's like, nah, hit him a couple times, get you confirmed, and put him down. It's simple.
Yeah.
See, I enjoy that. I like basically that they're going to front load all the damage. So it's like you said, you're kind of removing some of that extra execution needed while still you got to get your confirms down.
Yeah.
So to me, I think that works really well. I guess but like Gibby said, I guess we'll see how the new players from 13 really react to this.
You know what else I wonder about this game, and something that I'm going to be really happy for is if they keep raw CD as it is. Oh my god!
Oh, the freaking wall bounce.
Yeah, but can you imagine characters that I'm assuming they're going to be like their counterpart? Rio is going to just hit that CD, and it's going to be so fast. You're going to be bouncing off the wall. He's going to be a walking wall that bounces you off the opposite one. This is going to be him.
Yeah.
Like bam, 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 bam. He's going to hit you, and then he's going to parry, blowback, lightning legs, knockout, put him down.
Jesus. No, he's just gonna counterwire you into Ichigeki, and that's it. You're dead.
Oh,
dude,
hopefully you can get the SDM version too, and get the stun. Boom. Even though it's probably just gonna be big damage like 13, I imagine.
Yeah, they're never gonna bring the stun one back because that shit's bad.
Well, no, you can bring the stun one
bad.
I mean, when has it ever? Oh, let me see.
You balance it out to where it does absolutely no damage,
but it
like it does like stand C damage, but it stuns.
Okay.
You still get a combo after it, but it scales.
Yeah.
That's all you. But I mean, with the way damage,
I'm still all about big counter hits.
Big hits.
I don't know. I think counter hit blowback would be better for wall bounce. Like just standard blowback, the way it is just like. I mean,
it works in some people's kits.
It works in some people.
Obviously, you have people like Maxima who has a guard point. Other characters who it's really fast. That really covers a certain space. Most of them are cancelable. Some people's they are pretty trash, but for the most part, certain characters do have a purpose for it. It's just depends.
Yeah, like I imagine like with Kill, if he just that jump cross up blowback, and you're just like, oh crap.
Yeah,
so nobody wants to deal with that shit.
The only problem with I could see with Rio counter hit CD is that people are probably going to be throwing fireballs anyways after it, so it's like they might just end up killing their damage potential by going for like that.
Well, if they try to do like Shippukyaku after that, they might get stuck flowcharting, and then get blown up.
Exactly. If they do that, they might get clobbered.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword, brother.
He's like, yeah, I'm so sure of myself. This is gonna hit. Throw out the lightning legs. It didn't hit. I'm so dead. Doesn't even need a hit confirm at this point. A close C will suffice. He
didn't punish right away. Typed the DP. Oh crap! He blocked the DP. What?
Nobody blocks Rio's DP.
Crush counter.
Even if they block it, the second one's coming. He's unloading both barrels.
Is it the A version? Oh, what a shit character! I love him.
Oh, what a shit!
I love how it was like a 98
right?
UM tournament, or even I think it was an original 98 tournament, and then it was like I think it was Total Eclipse of SNK, and the guy who won had not just a Rio, an old Rio on his team, and he won it all. And I'm like, that's the guy.
Was this in 2002 UM?
No.
Because remember there was that video I showed you where the dude just would not stop DPing, and like the guy just ate every one of them, and like the one time he didn't like press a button, he ran up and threw him.
I want to say it was Total Eclipse like 2 or 3 years ago, but the dude had an old Rio on his team, and he was just fireballing, DPing, footsieing everybody. He's like, "You want to play King of Fighters 98? No, I want to play World Warrior. Let's go."
What the hell?
Yeah.
He's just throwing all the fireballs.
He's a little shit character, man. He's a little shit. Like,
I love it. It's because, like, even if you think about Rio too, it's like he's never been a big damage output character, really. You know, he could do some stuff, but it's just like, man, he's such an annoying character because he's just gonna play all the footsies in the world.
He's like, "Yo, I got this DP.
It's really good.
It always works."
God,
it's pretty much the best.
And he's gonna kick you in the shins and make you feel bad about your life.
Yep.
And you're gonna be like, I'm gonna punish the DP now. You know, I blocked it. I'm gonna punish it this time. I got counter hit. Now it's doing 2 hits. Why?
Or like the level 3 read where you're like, okay, I didn't punish it in time. I'm gonna roll and punish it. Wait a minute, it already landed. Shit, you know.
Yeah.
Forget about it. Shit character.
Didn't want to win.
Nope.
You know what? He needs to just become Mr. Karate too at this point and just learn break DP.
Yeah, a lot of people have been asking when's he actually going to adopt the moniker like Mr. Karate like he does in Bariki 1.
And Wild Ambition.
And Wild Ambition.
In Wild Ambition, he was crazy. And of course, technically, I guess Fatal Fury 2, you know, he's still Ryo, but he's got Mr. Karate damage.
Yeah, that shit's stupid.
That's called big boy damage.
Yeah.
Big dino damage. You know, he's pretty.
Oh, King of Dinosaur damage? What?
King of Dinosaur
He's doing King of Dinosaur damage.
That's another thing. I'm actually really excited to see, like, you know, what they're gonna do with T-Zoc in this game because, excuse me, what they're gonna do with King of Dinosaur. God, that's such a horrible.
Are they gonna turn Peck into Bite?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
like, is he gonna just run forward and
probably.
like bite you in the face or something? Because that's okay.
Either that or
Damn. Savage.
it'd be cool too if it's like a throw-on hit. So instead of the peg, you like and gets into you.
That might be what we were looking at in the trailer too, because he seems to have a bite throw.
That's a Frankensteiner.
Is that a Frankensteiner?
He has like the Yamazaki throw too, like the OTG. He bites your ear and tosses you, kind of looking throw.
Ew.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if it's sort of like Alex's headbutt in Third Strike, where it's actually a command normal that just grabs you.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
What if
Yeah.
I don't know if or not because I don't remember the leak list at the moment, but I'm assuming Yamazaki is not in the game. But if he was, would you guys be mad if they just made him Revelator Johnny? Like they gave him like a mist finder and a coin. When you stab someone,
I think everybody else would be mad. I'll tell you that much. Because that character, I literally sat down with Revelator Johnny a few days ago, and that character's stupid, man.
Yeah,
I'm just like.
A friend of mine at NCR told me he's essentially like, Guilty Gear and Revelator essentially went back to its Dojin game roots, and Johnny's like Dojin game Johnny. Like,
dude, he always combos into Recoin, and most of the time from Recoin he gets a knockdown, and from knockdown he probably sets you up with an unblockable to loop it again.
I definitely saw him like combo into Treasure Hunter and then out of Treasure Hunter into more coins. I was like, all right, well,
yeah, no, he definitely can do that.
It's so
and
funny.
Treasure Hunt, by the way, seems to be when he disappears. It's sort of like or Jackhound used to be. When he disappears, he doesn't have a hurt box.
Oh God.
Baby, new Jackhound. That's better. Got the new Jack swing.
Because I played a little bit with Steve earlier, and he would do like big fireball with Leo, and I would just do Treasure Hunt in response to it and just hit him for free.
You're like, nah.
So,
Give me them books.
Yeah, you're like books, and you just throw it back at him. I don't want this.
that's right. Because I ain't no reading. I ain't reading.
Yeah, you ain't no nerd. Come on now. Come on, son. You think I read books? All I'm about is these coins, these collectible Sacagawea coins. My 6 shades.
Okay, hold on.
And a big brim hat.
The Sacagawea coins are not collectible. Okay?
Oh.
It was the state coins that were collectible. They released 5 a year for 10 years, okay? Those are the collectible ones. Please get your shitty jokes right.
Well, they did start doing the presidents on the dollar coins, though. Those are kind of collectible.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh man!
If you ever get a mess of dollar coins now, you'll probably get at least one of the ones that has the presidents on it.
I'm telling you, Johnny's throwing dollar coins out there like what a jackass. That's like ruining
No, if
the
he's
economy.
throwing dollar coins out there, I'll see him in the streets. Let him throw coins at me. I'll make
Seriously,
him.
start picking them up. Like, oh, jokes on you. You're gonna get a steak.
So you know how they're unique for like each character? Like,
Yeah.
it'd be funny if some were just like better than others. Like, the records are just like.
So
huge.
somebody we were talking about this earlier, and I guess that there is actually a difference.
Oh,
on the
wow.
items.
That's
Like
not good.
some of them are faster than others. I don't know if the hitboxes are bigger though, because I mean some of the items do look bigger. I don't know if they are though.
That's not good.
But yeah, apparently they don't have the exact same properties as all his normal coins,
That
which is
But
weird.
is
but they all
fucking
give you one level on hit, right? Like they don't.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. No, there's not like craziness like that.
Yeah,
That
like,
would be.
Yeah, throwing Eno's mystery dildos and suddenly give you like 2 stock. Like,
You hit him with both the treasure hunt
powered
coins. You hit him with both treasure hunt coins, and you get level 5 Mistfinder. That's just the.
just
They
kills you
die in
instantly.
one hit.
Cut your
It's
head
When you
off.
hit him with it, it's like shooting the J, but he just spells out Johnny, like the whole thing, and you're just dead.
It's just gold Johnny's Mistfinder, where one hit kills you.
Yeah, well,
Exploded.
he cut your head off 3 times in like Mortal Kombat fashion. It's just the same head
It keeps
falls off
regrowing
3
over and
times.
over again.
Yeah.
God damn it. The weirdest thing though, man, is the fact that they made Mistfinder into Snake Hand is totally messing me up. Like in training mode, I mentally remember to change every time, but like trying to play and then like I actually found myself doing backwards to try to throw a coin today, and I'm like, that's not how that works at all. I just literally have, I can't. My mind will not.
You gotta
it's gonna
unlearn
take me
that.
a while. Yeah. So.
Just play backwards. Play upside down. dude.
Actually, that was what I was trying to think about doing originally, just to try to like unwind like my habits, but I can't do it. It's pretty hard to get used to it. He does just seem ridiculously good, though. All of his normals are good. His combos do a lot of damage, and if they don't do a lot of damage, it's recoin into a knockdown. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Dude, think about it too. It's like I hear that like his 1-frame links are like 3 to 6 frame links now, and
Yeah, he doesn't really have hard anything. I mean, like the timing is hard, I'll say that, but it doesn't seem like there's anything that's this is the frames. It's more like, okay, well, now that you know that this works, you just have to make sure you time like a dash jump here. So
yeah, and
not about
isn't
hitting
like
link much.
isn't like Zweihander like really like fucking good too? Just like,
Yeah, it's real. It's basically Divine Blade plus.
Oh shit! This thing literally says getting dunked. All right, so sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Discord decided to have a server update in the middle of our show. Despite them sponsoring us, they did not decide to inform us of this today. So we'll just keep this going until this thing is done updating. It's connecting currently. We're almost there. We're almost there, guys. Almost done. Hope you're enjoying the discussion about Revelator. I'm going to hopefully jump in after I get another beer. It's been a pretty good discussion talking about how Johnny. I haven't actually downloaded the game yet myself, so probably can't really say much. But it's pretty much the same thing as Exert right now in terms of how my character plays. So I don't really have anything to add to that. Other than that, doing pretty good today. Got my hair retwisted. Looks pretty good, guys. I can wear hats again. All the fro, underbush shit, and my scalp, it's gone. I actually feel, heat on my skin, on the top of my head again. So that's pretty weird. Damn, this is taking forever to reconnect. Shit, hold on a second. I'm going to restart Discord, because apparently when it closes you out automatically, it does not re-log in very well. That's my daughter yelling at me. She did not bring me my beer. I am currently not in the Discord chat. I'm currently still getting dunked by Discord. Thank God the internet's still going, though. That's usually the first thing to go out. Come on, Discord. You have one job to do here. Getting a little upset. Oh, Oh, nope, that's nothing. Still connecting. Still connecting. That's great. That's fucking fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. What does server status even say right now? Server status. All systems are operational. Bullshit! It's fucking horseshit, I'm telling you, man. Sitting here in the fucking dark. Hey, what's up?
Hey, so Discord's dead?
Son of a dit.
Are you sitting in the dark too? Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking dark right now. I'm sitting here with my fucking dick in my hand doing nothing. I gotta switch out, like, I haven't used like Skype in forever, so I gotta like switch playback options for you. No, don't mute the call. I just want to. Where's the damn option? Skype, come on. There's like no option to like change Skype options here. What the fuck? What the fuck is this shit? Is this like the desktop version? No wonder it sucks. Bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. God damn it, Skype. Stop it. Apparently, so like you're not able to load Skype anymore, right? Yeah. Or Discord, rather. Why is there like no way to do options here? Wow. Okay, so Discord apparently like literally shit itself. Time to use Line. We're gonna figure this out. We're just gonna have to do some backtracking here. Why is there no Skype icon? Like, how did he even call me on Skype? Desktop app. Alright, let me open this up maybe. Jesus. Hey, what's up? Oh, there's a Skype icon, but I had to sign on to the... Hold on, I'm in these calls. These calls are fucking me up. Oh my god, this thing is like murder on my CPU right now, too. Where's like our old SDR chat? That's what we need to be in. No, not now. So like, is Discord working for anybody else right now? That's fucking great. Wow, it deleted our old chat? That fucking sucks. Where's our old chat? Bruh, Skype just deleted like the old SDR chat, I guess. I don't know what happened. Johnny, the Johnny Illuminati has destroyed. What the fuck is this? Damn whores trying to add me on Facebook or Skype now? Shit, the hell out of here. Hey, can you hear me?
Hey, what's up? I can hear you fine.
All right, cool. Yeah, I couldn't hear you before, and like I guess you guys called me on like the built-in Skype app that is in Windows 10 and it has no options.
What does that even mean?
It's like it won't let me like choose which like playback options I want.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? I can't like choose.
So are we live right now?
We are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't think anybody else still has Skype but you and I. I have to be completely honest.
Possibly. Gibby called me on it, but he is. I don't know if he's online currently.
I will try to add them all really quick.
Yeah.
I know Alex said he doesn't have it and isn't getting it. So
I mean, I do not blame him in the slightest.
So that's fun.
Yeah. So were you able to get back on Discord at all?
No, Discord is stuck loading forever.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Discord's down. Simple that. Here, there's a website called status.discordapp.com, and then when you go to it, it says all systems operational.
That's
Yeah,
horseshit.
it won't load.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we lose? Like 10 minutes?
10 minutes. I tried my best to stall for time, but yeah.
Did they ever bring you that beer?
No, I was about to get up and get it, and then like Discord died, and I nearly shit my pants.
So the best part about that is that Discord died, but Walkman and I could hear each other the whole time.
What?
So yeah, so we were talking. We had no idea that Discord died. It's like we got thrown into a ghost call.
That's fucking weird.
Weird. Because like it died on me right away, and I went and chat, and I'm like, well, rip, done, that's it, and I'm listening. It died for you guys later.
Oh, weird.
Like I couldn't. It just died for me all of a sudden, like out of nowhere.
Yeah, same here. But I mean, it just happened to you guys later than with me. But yeah, KOF 14, Johnny throwing Yamazaki at you, right? That's how it works.
Yeah, dude, like that messes me up so bad. The fact that they reversed all those commands, it's gonna take me a while to get used to it.
Did they replace the original commands with something else, or what?
So basically, what they did was they made Mistfinder back into Snake Hand. They gave it the Snake Hand command, where it's quarter circle back now instead of forward. And then they basically made the Mist Baka Sai quarter circle forward. So you have to reverse Mist cancel, and it just really weirds me out right now.
Man, I mean, well, at least he's like the best character in the game, right?
Yeah, I mean, Jacko. People are starting to say Jacko might be up there too, though.
Yeah, from what I saw from Majin Obama's stream, she looks pretty strong, even though she didn't win that set. Speaking of which, that was pretty awesome.
Which one did you see? The second one?
I saw the second one. The first was 7 between the it was FG versus Samito. Yeah.
Yeah.
Samito definitely making me relive my chip trauma. So good shit on him.
On Friday, or I guess it was Saturday. There, Mike beat Hase. The final was 7-5. It looked like Mike was going to run away with it because it was like 3 or 4-1. But then, like, Hase actually ran it back several games. So,
dude, like, I'm sorry I missed that one, but no, that's I think that's got a pretty good potential for being like a regular stream if the guy can keep it going. Obviously, he seems really excited to keep things running, and he's really interested in working with SRK. And despite all the bullshit that went down this past week, he's trying to stay positive. Yep. So, and I would implore everybody else to do the same.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it just seems like it'll be, if he can get the players together. He admitted that he's not really totally experienced on commentary, but he seemed really excited about it, which I think is always good when you're trying to do commentary, because enthusiasm can be infectious, and that you can get people interested in your game just by being excited about your game.
Right. There's definitely more room for that game to to pull in more people, because I always hear about people that want to get further into Guilty Gear, but they're always feeling like it's just the insurmountable mountain. And I'm like, hey, like, just enjoy it. Enjoy watching it. Enjoy playing it. I mean, chances are you'll never make top 8 at a tournament anyway, but if you can have fun playing it, then fine. Maybe you will one day.
Yeah, I think that's just what it really all boils down to, is just how much you enjoy it, and if you enjoy putting the work into it.
Definitely.
So,
speaking of bad commentary, I won't lump him in with the next crew, and I won't even lump them into the crew of bad commentary. But a lot of people watched the Korean broadcast,
We'll try this again.
Korean broadcast of Street Fighter V Crash, which was not only broadcast on Twitch TV, but also on TV in Korea, cable. So that's pretty cool. I did not watch the Korean broadcast of it because there was an English broadcast, and there was a couple of guys on there who, they tried their best to work together and make things happen. They didn't have the best chemistry, but they sat it out. They ran the whole show through, so they did their job. Some people may not have been satisfied with their work, but I mean, they got 6 more weeks of that shit, so buckle up. The thing that bugged me though was the day after, you know crack porn, right?
Yeah.
Like, crack porn was making comments about how this was, subpar commentary and whatnot, and you can't really argue with him on that, because not so much a dig on them as individuals, they didn't seem to really work well together. Core A Gaming was an outfit that got on his response line about that, and I didn't read the whole thread, but it basically boiled down to an argument where they said, hey, these guys it's their first time commentating a Street Fighter event for free and on TV and whatnot, and the for free part is what really stuck out with me. When you got a couple of people, you're putting on, like, what's basically it's a television broadcast, and you're putting it on for several weeks, 7 weeks to be exact, and you want 2 guys to come up there and provide good content, and you're not even paying them, And I know it's Korea, and I know they have different ways of doing things than us possibly, but I kind of feel like that sets a horrible precedent that we almost just got rid of, Like, we're working really hard to get people who come out to these events and work their asses off, whether they're good or not, they show up and they do the whole job the entire day. We're trying to get them paid, I kind of feel like that really soured me on, watching that shit. Like, you had this huge production with, like, ring girls, and you got, like, people wearing, like, uniforms just to sit down and play and whatnot, and, you're not even paying the commentators. Like, that kind of feels like, as a commentator, that feels really stupid. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know if
like
the
you
Korean
said,
commentators
it definitely feels like that's going backwards from what we're already trying to do in the US now more and more.
Right.
That basically, I can't say for every tournament, every production, but in a lot of cases now, people who commentate are actually being compensated for their time and shown the respect of somebody who has to put in work to do this.
Right.
So, I think you're right in that it does sort of feel a little bit regressive.
It does. I mean,
but then again, I don't know, and I don't know how Tekken Crash treated it. I don't know if those guys got paid. I always assume that Nin got paid, but I don't know. I really don't.
I mean, it's for sure, like, something that not everybody's going to get paid. Obviously, not everybody's going to be invited to events that allow them or the event host is going to be like, okay, everybody working for me is going to get a cut of what I make. We just aren't there yet, so I accept that. But I kind of feel like when you're working on that level and you're like, you're pushing it like that, I kind of feel like you have to make more of an effort to at least cover somebody's expenses.
Definitely.
Like, it's just weird for me. Like, I'll segue into my own announcement. Like, I'm going to be at DreamHack Austin commentating Street Fighter V next month.
And glad to hear it, man.
Yeah,
congrats to you.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. They're paying for me to fly out there. They're paying for me for my hotel, and they're going to be giving me a salary, I assume. Full disclosure. And this is something that's blowing my mind, because this is what I always wanted to do, but it's almost surreal that it's happening. And so I look at that and I'm like, that's fucking awesome for me. I want everybody to have this that does my kind of work, And then I see Street Fighter V crash, and I'm like, no, guys, come on, really? And
so, are you going to be doing it with Hype Fiend? God, I'm not going to get used to that.
I'm never going to get used to it either. I'm going to slip up on the show. Hey, Tony.
How's it going? Oh, I'm back.
I'll be doing it with Hype Fiend. Ultra Chin's going to be down there doing work. There's going to be some local guys, I believe. There's a good mix of guys that'll be working on the crew, and all these guys have been people that have been wanting to continue to grow what we do, not just commentary, but just people who work at events, and they want people to come out there and they spend their time, and their time is money. They want them to be compensated. And so this is like the first really big step for us, because it's not Evo, it's not CEO, it's not like one of the up and coming tournaments. It's DreamHack running a Street Fighter V tournament, and they break off bread for everybody. So I think, awesome. Yeah, it is awesome. I think that is like, where we're going, I feel. And I feel like what happened at Street Fighter V Crash, as I already stated, is just, obviously it wasn't really a step back for people who didn't know about it until just now, but I can't imagine that people kind of feel like, well, no wonder the commentary was bad. They weren't getting paid for it, That's the inevitable conclusion there.
It could be.
I mean, you can't argue against it now. Now that it's out there, now that we know that these two guys were not getting paid, according to Core Gaming, I'm going to do some research on this, because I still can't believe that you did all that shit for free. That just seems weird. Like, I don't know anybody that would, like, sit through that and see the
be
level
on TV for free.
Be on TV for free, like, even like the people that just want to be on TV, they want to be on TV because they're going to get paid, man. Pay me for my appearance.
I think so.
Like, what good is it otherwise?
So, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not going to set the sirens off just yet, but if it's true, that fucking sucks.
No, yeah, definitely.
Anyway. So. But anyway, it was a great event, we got to see some KOF players almost beat Topanga team. That was nice. I think. Was that it? Yeah.
I missed it, so you're gonna have to do the updating on what happened.
All right, so the way it works is basically they have teams of 3, and mainly it appears that they're going to be doing it in different episodes. Right now, the Topanga team is like sweeping everybody. It's got Tokido, it's got Momochi, and it's got Mago on it, and it's just basically murking a bunch of online players that they described on the show. And the Korean players are coming from various backgrounds. You had some that were like just starting out in Street Fighter V. You had some that were starting out in KOF and they wanted to play Street Fighter V. And not everybody is looking that bad either. There's some pretty strong players that showed up. So right now it looks like Topanga League, the Topanga team is looking pretty strong to start taking most of the matches though. On the other side, I believe they haven't played yet, but you had the Razor team. Which is like, Infiltration, Shin, and somebody else, I believe. It's probably, actually, it might be Fudo. So that would be the other Juggernaut team. Basically, yeah. I won't say that this is like basically a setup for them to see each other in the finals at the end of the 7 weeks, but that wouldn't surprise me if that happened.
So they're going to see each other in Temecula, is what you're telling me.
More or less, yeah. But it's a pretty fun show. I mean, the production levels of that shit is phenomenal. Like,
oh yeah, Tekken Crash was always really nice to watch, just visually the way they handle it. I mean, it's a TV show, so
yeah. And they treat it like that. I mean, they had commercials and everything, and those Korean commercials are awesome.
Oh, those commercials, goddamn.
Those commercials are the shit, man. Like, we need that shit, like that, and Eat 24.
No,
Eat 24 to God.
Eat 24 to God, man.
We definitely don't need those Korean commercials.
We don't need Korean commercials?
No.
He's just like...
I mean, we can get those ramen commercials that they have where the guy just sniffs the powder. That's cool. That's fine. But I don't know how I feel about that K-pop girl CS:GO.
Dude, that game looks... I know. All right, so I know that game looks hella shitty, but the way they cut that video made it look kind of hype, man. Like, the way they, they did, man. I kind of want to play that now.
I don't want to play it.
I mean, you don't like FPSs anyway.
I like Half-Life.
Half-Life.
G-Man is a very cool character.
Half-Life is alright.
Yeah, so... okay, so Anthony dropped.
Again?
So what's the plan, boys? You wanna rock and finish this shit, or you want to...
I mean, we might as well. We're here, so we might as well at least try.
Yeah.
All right.
To hammer the rest of this out.
We've got 30 more minutes.
Ain't that hard.
Nah.
We've done more with less.
Yeah. Now, I want to bring this up. The Geese trailer, the reveal, the predictable trailer.
Yeah.
Was really good. It was good for so many reasons. One, it paid homage to all the old SNK crap. This was something for the very old SNK fans who remember Fatal Fury Special, who remember all that crap. You have Geese fucking all these people up. It's got the intro to his stage, all this crap. It's sick, and then all of a sudden you just have this guy just show up, beat the living shit out of him. And people are complaining like, "Oh, Ryo shouldn't be able to do that." If you played Fatal Fury Special, you would know that Ryo don't fuck around.
Ryo was the first one to do that shit.
He was the first one to do that shit.
Yep.
And he beat the living shit out of you. He fucked you up good. And I like that they did all that in the trailer. It's like, oh shit, it's exactly like Fatal Fury Special. That was so nice. I liked it.
You think he's gonna be as good as Fatal Fury Special?
Oh Lord.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, so here, for those who don't know, Ryo did random damage to Fatal Fury Special. His super could kill you with one hit.
Mm-hmm.
His
sense.
DP could do like 80% damage. His projectile could do about 60. It just varied. Sometimes it did no damage at all.
You have to take in mind here, though,
it killed you.
You have to keep in mind, this was young Ryo, not old Ryo. This is young. Why UNG?
This is old Ryo.
I thought it was like young Ryo superimposed.
It takes place in the normal SNK timeline. No,
that's right. I'm thinking of Art of Fighting too.
Yeah,
that's young Ryo.
It's old Ryo.
So he's Mr. Karate Ryo.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, so. Oh wait, Discord's back.
It wasn't for it. It's still spinning. The icon is still spinning for me. It's
still spinning
not.
for me too.
They spin.
I guess for some people it's back, and other people it's not.
Yeah, we'll wait. That's cool. But yeah, it was a really good trailer. Much better than the other ones in my opinion. Like, people like the one with Eyeball Girl. Yeah, I didn't hear what you guys said, but yeah, that girl.
I'm not entirely sure how Sylvie is supposed to play. Damn it!
Stop playing that! Because you died last time you did it.
Illuminati.
Yeah, so that trailer, the intros to the trailers are good. It's like, oh hey, look, we're gonna reveal this character. Just give them a little monologue or some stupid little quirky thing that they're gonna do. Cool. Geese's trailer was dumb as shit, but it was a good kind of dumb. That made me hate the voice already.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that voice.
Yeah, and then they threw in a little Joe in there. It's like, hey guys, here's our joke.
They weren't saying guys. They're saying, hey, Hell Pockets, here's your fucking character.
They're like, here's what we think your character asshole.
He gets a slide counter.
Jab at Hell Pockets, by the way.
Jesus. No respect for Higashi.
Yeah. And yeah. The trailers are good. Gonna see what happens with this next trailer. I would like to see more King of Dinosaurs. That's the only new character I care about right now. Because I like grapplers. I like dinosaurs. And he reminds me a lot of T-Zoc, which is weird.
I wonder why.
I have no idea, but I like it.
I mean, it's a little weird. Hey, Discord's back.
What I think it might be, it's not back to me. What I think King of Dinosaurs might be is like how, you know, in the Tekken series, there's King, and it's always King, and then he becomes Armor King eventually. I think that's what this is. Like, it's someone that idolized the shit out of T-Zoc, and he decided to don a different mask.
So he's Armor King then.
Yeah, he's Armor T-Zoc.
Okay.
I would be okay with that.
Yeah. Makes perfect sense.
Even if it wasn't the same character, if they did that would be cool. I would be down with that.
Mm. And then his rival, or homie, or both, could be T-Zoc.
I mean...
Sick.
That wouldn't be too bad.
They'd have the same moveset. It'd be very easy for SNK to do. I felt like they've never done this in the past.
You made yourself sad.
Yeah, I kind of did.
I like that, yeah, sort of.
I mean, I just can't wait for the game to come out. I mean, we're gonna finally see the updated version playable. What, August 20? I mean, April 26th, 24th.
Yes, so we're gonna see it the first day, like first couple of days. I think 25th or 26th of April, and then it'll be at KVO as well, the 29th, 30th, 31st. Or 1st of May, I should say.
Right.
And so what is it, KVO? Is it going to be like an exhibition, or are they going to have it just a show? Do you know?
I don't know exactly what's going on with KVO. I was actually going to get into that next week.
Okay.
So for sure we know KVO is going to have tournaments for various games.
Right.
You don't know what the state of KOF 14 is. It's very likely just going to be, hey guys, it's a playable build, play once, get the hell off the machine. That's it. Like, it could very likely be that, or they could say, hey, this is the inaugural KOF 14 beta tournament. Have fun.
And then they might make an announcement afterwards saying like, hey, this will be like, a demo that's available.
Yeah. It's going to be through the PlayStation 4 store, and you have to pre-order the game. And
then we steadily add characters to it throughout the year until the game's finally out. That'd be kind of sick, actually. I wouldn't be too mad about that.
That would be really weird.
I personally don't like that.
I do.
Well, no.
I just like how you're like, well, no.
Let the players test the characters.
See, I'm all for that. I'm all for letting the players test the characters. The issue is, as all fighting game scenes have it, but since I've been in the SNK scene for too damn long, the SNK scene has a horrible, horrible history of...
Oh, you're talking about that shit. Yeah, all right, never mind.
People testing games, playing games. Oh, look what I found. I found this broken-ass shit. I'm definitely going to win this first or second tournament that comes out, guys.
I'm not telling... You think Arturo was, like, on some shit with the Discord tech, like... SNK been scumming since like '96.
What the best thing to equate this to is people giving LPN shit for like playing whatever, like the early
that
build,
shit, yeah,
early access, and then like, oh well, he knew shit that no one else knew. He was able to practice more. Yeah, that's essentially what would happen here, and that's what's happened in the past with several SNK games.
And that's basically what happened with 13.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it didn't. It really did, and it sucks for all the other people that are involved because like you have. So you can definitely have an open beta. Everyone will have the same playing field, whatever. But what good is the open beta going to do when the majority of people won't come out and talk about
say stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the issue. Like, I mean, I'm sure a lot of the newer players will. It's getting better, but the old SNK scene is not like that, and I hate that.
Well, I think the one good thing about an open beta is that even if certain players start trying to like hide tech, there's normally enough players that there's actually enough people who aren't so worried about their spot, as it were, that they'll come out and just bring all this stuff out to light, and they'll be like, nope, this is all in there, look, we found this.
That's true.
So
hopefully that's the case if there's some kind of open beta for this, because I didn't hear much about what people reported that PlayStation experience from the players.
Yeah.
I talked to some people I know that work the show, and they said, "Oh, there weren't any bugs or anything reported. People just said what they didn't like." But then I spoke to two people who played the game and said, "Oh yeah, I found this shit. It was pretty cool. It looks like a bug or something." I'm like, "Oh, did you tell the SK people?" "Oh no, I didn't say anything."
Let me guess who that was.
Yeah, you can. I'm not. Yeah, just don't try to figure it out live on the show.
No, I won't. I already know who it is. I'm just saying,
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the kind of shit I hate. Or I'm sorry, gotta Tupperware this. That's the shit I don't like.
that's that shit I don't like.
Yeah. Apologies. I had to.
You gotta get it straight real quick,
Yeah. But yeah, it's stuff like that. If the thing with open betas, and I feel this is the same with Xrd right now, how we have this open beta demo, whatever, for Revelator. If people find shit that's really fucked up, record it, document it, show it, so the goddamn company can see it.
Yeah, seriously.
They go, oh man, this isn't cool. I think we need to fix this. And I have faith in ArcSys that they'll actually fix shit that they see. Capcom is iffy, and SNK also I don't know.
Well, I think SNK kind of is right now just trying to finish the characters and bring it out.
Yeah. They're more worried. They've come out and said that they're more worried about just making sure the game comes out on time and being the best game it can be. Right now, they're just working on characters, they're working on trailers, planning out events they're going to and shit, and that's cool. But once it comes time to start bug testing the game and making sure it's like balanced, that's when we're going to see what they're made of. Because if it's some shit like, oh hey look, fucking Kyo can infinite juggle you with his hop kicks. Oh well, yeah, we'll leave it in. It's cool.
That's fine. It'll be all right.
Like once again, the fucking a lot of us beta tested KOF 13 when the loops, the Bendamaru and Iori loops were found. A few of us said like, "Oh, this is really fucked up. This needs to be removed from the game." And there was the people who didn't agree all had a different opinion. Oh, you'll never see this in a real match. It's not possible to do. I was like, no, you never say shit like that.
Dude, how long did it take for Payne to figure out the Benny Maru loop? Like, I think that was 2 months.
Yeah, not long at all. Like, but the thing is, if something is in a game, if there's something that is possible to do in a game, that means someone's going to be able to do it eventually.
At least more than one
With
person.
enough practice, you got this.
Like, if you figured it out, why wouldn't anybody else figure it out, right?
Exactly. Like, and this is just something that's been in KOF and just fighting games in general for a long time. Like the old Angel Infinite in 2K2, people were like, oh, well, some people could do it, not everyone can do it, and then people practiced it, and then it's just
that's all you see now.
You just see everyone's like, well, poof, poof. Oh, look, he's just sitting there, just uppercutting the shit out of him. Yep, well, dead. And that shit sucks. I don't want to see that crap in any other game. I'm fucking sick of shit like that. KOF 13 is such a shitty game to watch because of EOD and Metamoto. Simple as that. It's like, oh, hey, look how much skill this guy has. Like, oh, what skill does this guy have? What did he do? Oh, he just did the EOD Rekka loop over and over. Oh, good for him.
After watching, like, in 2013, like, Yang Yao Rin just, like, steamrolled the entire, like, team exhibition in the room with that Rekka Infinite, it was just like, all right, this is, thank God he dropped it in tournament, but, that was just awful to watch.
And that sucks, because when that becomes the big moment is like, will he drop the infinite or will he not? Like, that's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, the guy's got great execution. He can repeat one thing over and over. I personally feel that doesn't make him a better player than the other person. It just means he can do something that's really fucked up. He practiced hard as shit to get this down.
Well, don't get me wrong, that is admirable as well to be able to practice that much. But it, like you said, it doesn't necessarily. Man, I don't even. Man, that's a big fucking box of worms.
Yeah.
Like, big can of worms to open up, because I feel like stuff like. Well, honestly, I feel like infinites for the most part shouldn't be in games.
No.
That's personal preference, and I understand people want to argue that hey, that's also your thing, but I don't feel like they add a lot to the experience of playing games.
It's just basically somebody being like, beating their chest, being like, ha ha, you couldn't do anything, and I touched you once, and it's like, all right.
Yeah.
And you can't really dispute it at all.
I mean, and don't get me wrong, the ability to always confirm it, the ability to hit it 100% of the time, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make watching the game, like you said, a lot of fun.
Yeah, it just completely removes fun from the game. Like, the first few times you see it, it's like, oh, sick, this is nuts, this is crazy, holy shit, yeah, I like it. And then after you see it legit over 100 fucking times, it's like, oh, okay, well, that's it. Like, I watch random KO 13 tournaments here and there, and I still see people just doing that, and the commentators get excited.
And you know what's actually the worst part about it? You know what the worst part about it is? The game hasn't evolved at all since it came out.
No, exactly. This is something I've been telling people. They're like, oh no, the game's evolved plenty. No, it is not.
At all.
Majority of people who play the game, if they can't compete with the characters they have, they will have Benny or EOD on their team. And they will just learn this shit. Like, look at KOF, look at 2013, 2014, was it 2014? No, 2012 and 2013 finals compared to everything after that.
Mm-hmm.
Or not finals, just EVO in general. They were so much better than all the tournaments you see now. Just in every way. Because now every team has one of those jackasses in it.
You got Mr. Karate, you got EX Iori, or you got Chen. And shit, I'd even prefer Chen at this point.
Yeah, well,
Chen at least has a spin meter.
Yeah, the game's been fleshed out more so people know who are the more overpowered characters, and that they're getting chosen more. That's just natural. That's fine. But when it's like, you know what, I can't win with these characters, I'm just gonna learn these loops. That's gonna get me where I need to be.
People still say Kim ruins the game. I'm like, I mean, he's oppressive, yeah, but it's not like you can't do anything against him. He's very linear. Like, I've never understood the Kim hate.
He's a very good character.
He's a very good character. That's it. He's not even top,
definitely up there. No, he's definitely top character. He's top.
He's
like
what, top 3?
5, top 6.
Top 5, maybe. I'll say low top 5, like at the bottom of it.
But he's more entertaining to watch than the other.
Definitely. Like, I'll definitely I'll watch a Kim match over, like, a Karate Mirror,
Yeah.
Now that's some bullshit.
No, that's that shit you don't like.
Oh, that's bullshit. Like straight out the horse's ass.
Ba 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 ba.
Will you actually stay in the call this time? That's the
I hope. It usually starts getting real grainy and then I just fade away.
You're like Marty McFly. Oh no, somebody killed my parents.
Yeah, dude.
They didn't kill his parents. What?
Is that not what happened in Back to the Future? Did they kill his parents?
No, they just didn't hook up.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
That's like killing his parents.
Yeah, basically.
I don't know. I look at it. I compared like KOF 13 to Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Ah.
Whereas in MVC 2, yeah, there's like really, really strong, bordering on broken characters, and the strats have definitely evolved or devolved, depending on your opinion, to where you basically have like 8 characters, and the rest of the characters just garbage characters that nobody plays. But the gameplay to me is still a lot more interesting, and you, outside of stuff like, you see ROM, you see everybody's favorite DHC, and you see a lot of the same combos, but it's not like, and you hit him with this combo, and that's the round. Unless he drops it.
Talking about King of Fighters 13?
Yes.
Or Marvel 3, right?
Yeah, it just like that. I get that fighting games eventually break down to this. Like it's like, oh, these are the top characters. You'll have a few character specialists here and there, but it gets very bland, seeing the same exact shit over and over. Except, I'm sorry, there's just one case. If it's HNK, then it's completely different, because watching people get bounced around like basketballs is great.
Well, that's the thing. Like, people went into that expecting ridiculousness, Like, there was never any illusion that HNK or Sengoku Basara Cross was just fucking garbage in terms of balance,
Oh, that game is so bad.
Yeah, it's just bad. I mean, you can have fun with them. You can have fun watching them, because you're just like, you go into it expecting a shit show.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I like how this guy scums. He scums better than anybody else in this scum pit, It's just how it is. But, you go into games like, ironically, you go into games like, KOF 13 now, and you're like, hey, I want to see, like, some real honest fighting here. And, maybe NorCal shares some of the blame with that shit, but, you don't really get it as much anymore. And I still love character specialists. I just don't have much of a reason to watch anymore. Unless, like I get hyped for good Raidens now, because it's legitimately cool to watch. And I used to hate Raiden, but now I'm like, dude, Raiden players are winning? All right.
But
for the record, you have to work your
you
ass
just
off
turned
the
into a robot like hella for me.
Really? My bad.
Yeah, same.
Oh, okay, so that wasn't just me?
No, that was definitely Chris turning into a robot.
I forgot how bad Skype is.
I was just gonna say, like,
Hellpockets is definitely a robot.
That's just
for all of us right now.
That is just what happens when the game does not evolve beyond infinites. Does that sound right?
He's double robot.
You go back to Marvel 2, is that it's really rare ever that you see somebody hit a full ROM, and normally you can't kill anybody off a full ROM. You need to have resets in that game. So half of the exciting part about Marvel 2 is what the established combos that people are going to go for is, but what if they change it or they switch it up earlier, and it's like, are you good enough to be able to block, to see those resets, to block, or even to just get out of them when you think one's coming? Like that's dynamic. That's changing. Even if you want to say, okay, these 8 characters, like, yeah, if you hate Storm, you're probably not going to like watching Marvel 2 at high levels. If you hate Sentinel, you're definitely not going to like watching Marvel 2 at high levels. But the strategies that are employed do change from game to game. And in a game like KOF 13, I don't really see that as true.
No. I mean, it's...
Are we... But...
I just because of the way the game works, it just won't. And, I mean, that's...
Because the game is 2D, there's obviously no flight, there's no higher screen, it's super linear in that way.
Right. Like, you're just not going to see that kind of growth from, like, the meta in that game, because it's slower. The throw mix up on wake up is non-existent. It's just there's a lot of hand holding in that game until you get touched.
Yeah. So
anyway, but hopefully KOF 14 fixes that. I wanted to say before that with SNK looking to be a little more, what would I say, modern with their approach to fighting games and competitive gaming. Maybe they're actually going to be interested in maybe patching the games midway through their run. I think with the parent company behind them saying we want to make KOF the top fighting game in the world again. I don't know when it was ever in the first place, but that would behoove them to possibly keep an ongoing interest in their product and add any alterations where it was necessary. But time will tell.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I think that, we're obviously doing a lot of jaw-jacking about the past games and other games, and like the way that games basically can become degenerative. There's still a lot of time that if SNK wants to dedicate the basically the manpower or the people power and to actually listen to the community and give people the game early enough that they can say, hey, this might actually be jacked up, the game will be good. I don't see how it could not be good. Because if you look at a game like Street Fighter V, it has this bevy of problems with the product Street Fighter V, but it seems like because so many people have gotten to play it beforehand and talk about it, that even if it's not your cup of tea, it definitely is something that a majority of Street Fighter players have enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
So isn't that really what the KOF community wants, is a game that they enjoy playing? I think they could get that.
Mm-hmm.
Universally, we've never achieved that. I don't think there's like one game we've universally just agreed on, but yeah, we do want that. I think some people want to stop playing, like not necessarily want to stop playing 98 and 2002, but they want a reason to move on and have like an alternative to whatever their quote-unquote main game is. Unless you're Gibby, in which you quit playing already.
But make me mad and I'll fuck you up, Mark of the Wolves. That's the only thing I've got going for me in life.
Man, that guy didn't know who the fuck he was talking to.
No.
I mean, look at it this way. When they added Iori into 13, they gave him the old Infinite. When they eventually add Kevin into King of Fighters, they'll give him the Twitch charge.
Terry's gonna have Fane cancels in 14.
He should, damn it! Like, come on already. Fuck.
They should just make a team of Kevin, Janae, and like
characters.
Yes,
Kevin, Janae, and like Grant, just like whoever the top 3 is. Just make them
that
stupid.
Would be really cool. Honestly, I think a lot of people would be really stoked for those characters. But God, don't give them those gameplay mechanics. Just don't do it.
What? Grant only hits you like 2 or 3 times at most.
And then you're dead.
If KOF 11 is any indication, like Mark of the Wolves characters don't belong in KOF.
Yeah, exactly. Like don't bring them into other worlds. Just don't do it.
What? Gato was only top 3. Come on.
Yeah. Here, you need to give the proper information in this case. So Gato was definitely top 3, but he was only top 3 because of mechanic that they gave him, or a move they gave him in KOF. He didn't have this shit in Mark of the Wolves, but they decided to give this shit to him for whatever fucking reason. The dumbest shit. I saw it instantly. Like, Knock and I see this. I'm like, yo, this is bad. He's like, this is fucking stupid. He's gonna be broken. And everyone's like, no, he's not gonna be that bad. Yo, you guys are stupid. No, you guys say this because you guys are Mark of the Wolves players. No, he's gonna be fucking broken.
Like, Knox just grinning like, oh, okay.
Yo, I'm in there. He's just like rubbing his hands together.
I mean, look at T-Zoc. He got way better once he was introduced into King of Fighters.
Seriously. The only person who technically got worse was Jeanette, and that's only because they were better characters. But she's still pretty fucking good.
She's still a really good character. Just not as good as she was in Mark of the Wolves.
Yeah.
Well, that's because there's no Fanes, right? I mean, if you had Fanes...
I mean, they could have gave him to her anyway. They gave him to Terry.
It would have been stupid.
Wait, not Fane. They gave him Break. Yeah, they could have given him Fanes and then...
Break.
Yeah. That's different.
But hey, how much do you like the D button? Because I'm going to push it a lot.
That's essentially what it's like playing against me. I like giving people the D. What can I say?
Just bash that shit, man.
I understand.
They're giving people the JDABC.
Well, folks, we
did it.
managed to make it through Discord dying halfway through the show.
Yeah. It's back up now, so next week we'll be once again powered by
not
Discord.
For me.
It's not? I just saw you in there.
Paul's the only one not in there.
I can't get in. Like, I'm literally, it will connect, and then it will just, like, spin forever.
Oh, fuck.
And I think it's down for some other people. I just saw Humbag on Twitter say it's down.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still down for a lot of people.
So I think it's affecting different servers.
Who do I sue?
I don't think you can sue anybody, man.
They ruined an episode of Super Desperation Radio. This will not stand.
I think it's Mark Zuckerberg.
Ah, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, what can you do? So, we got anything before we wrap up here? It's kind of a shit show, but we did it.
I mean, we finished up.
I got one thing.
What's up?
Hit up
The first item up for bids on the Price is Right.
Goddamn.
I'm just gonna boot you out now.
Yeah. So, as I was saying, everyone, hit up all the major, gaming, esports, whatever the shit term you want to use, sponsors, and just let them know who Hell Pockets and I are. All right.
Oh yeah.
We are the greatest duo in all of gaming. There's no argument
all
about
of gaming.
All of it. Yeah. If people want to debate this, Hell Pockets and I will fight the shit out of them.
Oh yeah.
I just want to say
that we're superior.
People talk about Gibby and Hell Pockets. People don't talk about Double Dragon anymore. Imagine that. Huh? Look at that.
Damn, that's crazy.
You need to talk
so
to
which
Ben
one is
about that.
Jimmy and which one's Jimmy?
Well, I'm guessing that Gibby is going to be the Billy of the group.
Is that because he wears blue with the Dodgers?
I mean, not exactly.
And
but
I
sure,
wear
we'll go
red
with
with
it.
the 49ers.
Yeah, I mean, see, that makes sense.
Yeah. At least you're not bad dudes.
I'm bad.
Hey, they saved the president.
Or
I'm the
two
Dragon
rude
Ninja.
dudes.
Oh,
That game was
God,
also
you're gonna bring up
pretty.
two rude dudes.
That game was also pretty bad.
Yeah.
Can we be the Peacekeepers?
You could be the Bonanza Brothers.
Can I be the Combat Tribes?
Maybe.
I want to
Can
be
we just be
Blitz.
Can we just be brown and silver so we can shoot things?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
You could be Fidel and Che.
Man, which one of us would be with? Oh,
You'd
man.
be Fidel.
Would I?
You have the beard.
Yeah, there you go. Hell Pockets doesn't have a real beard.
No, I don't.
There's that picture of you eating a Tim Tam. It looks like you're holding on to it like a cigar stogie or something like that. So, that's
yeah,
close
that's definitely Yo, New Day, we will fight New Day.
Oh, you gonna see him in the streets?
Yeah,
hell
Xavier
yeah, man.
Woods. We will slam Xavier Woods off the Titantron through a table.
Xavier Woods is gonna play the trombone, and these guys are gonna pull out like the baritone tuba, and it's gonna be like, yeah, check this shit out.
Bam!
And what? They got a unicorn, right?
Yeah.
Hell Pockets got ponies. See this shit?
Oh, fucking
Wow.
shit.
You got them.
Fuck you.
Oh,
got
Pocket's
them.
got the flutter ponies, man.
God damn it.
All right, on that one, I think we're gonna wrap it.
Wrap it up, damn it.
Thanks for listening to this technical difficulties episode of Super Desperation Radio.
That's a great title.
What'd you say?
That's a great title. We're using that.
Technical difficulties?
Yeah, I'm gonna use like a picture of a monkey with like film all over the place, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Yeah.
But so from everybody here, including Sanchez, who refused to
Download Skype.
Yeah. Thanks again for listening, and good night and good luck.